Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching us today. My name's Rich Tehrani, and on our program is Tony Bodetti, who is the VP and COO of TNT Expense Management. Hello, Tony. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you for having me here today.
So you want to go over briefly what your company's up to?
Sure. My company is TNT Expense Management. We are a global telecom expense management service provider. We assist companies in helping to improve their processes as far as invoice processing, optimizing and auditing their services to ensure that the carriers are properly billing them and making sure that their services are optimized as best as possible. We provide business intelligence visibility to provide them a good overview of their billing data, as well as the reporting that we provide gives them a lot of insight to help make informed decisions on how to reduce their expenses and their overall inventory.
And what sorts of trends are you seeing in the market right now?
In the telecom expense market, it's been a bit of a challenge in that there's a lot of competition, so the price compression as a result of that. But from the client side, there's obviously a big need for the type of services we provide. Due to the economic downturn, many companies are looking to try to reduce their expenses as best as possible. And telecom expense is one of the largest expenses for most companies outside of staffing. So they are looking closely at that, especially the large companies. Many companies have many millions of dollars in telecom expense, and they see that as a good area to try to reduce those expenses. So that's why they look for companies like us to assist them with that.
Now, what about wireless data?
Yeah, wireless is obviously a major growth area because wireless is so dynamic, and the in general growth of wireless, more and more users are using wireless devices. We're finding that many of the companies' expenses on wireless are sort of going through the roof. So they're looking to us to try to manage those expenses, provide visibility, try to optimize, making sure they're not overcharging. The carriers aren't overcharging. They're not and they're not improperly using the devices. So we're assisting them with trying to reduce those expenses as well. We find that helping to provide the visibility and helping them with that will change the behavior of the users as well.
Recently, the carrier started to change their policies on wireless data. Previously, it was a all-you-can-eat, but it really wasn't. It was really 5 gig per month was pretty common, but now there's tiered plans for wireless data, and you can't even get all-you-can-eat, the alleged all-you-can-eat that you used to be able to get. Mm-hmm. So have you seen a shift, or have your customers come to you in the last month and said, oh my God, we need to worry or do something? Or?
Yeah, and that's going to definitely affect the way we do things. And it's similar to what's been in the voice area, because voice also you pay by the minutes. Of course you can pool, and data's always been an unlimited plan. Now with the limited plans, we have to do the similar analyses as what we did with the voice, where okay, how much data is are the users using, what's their trending, what are the different plans that are available, and let's try to make sure we put them into the right plans. So especially if you have very high level users as far as the amount of activity. So because it's a usage based fee, if they are have very high level users, that means there's going to be very high charges. So that's why it's important for us to do those analyses, produce the recommendations for the clients, and then of course at the same time, as I mentioned earlier, have them use that reporting to be able to change the behavior of the users and say, hey, start watching the amount of activity with respect to the the data side for the wireless devices.
Now your company's been expanding lately, right?
Yeah, quite a bit. We've actually been growing year over year, and we've opened up several offices internationally. We actually just opened up our 4th office. We have 2 offices in Germany now. We have an office in the UK, as well as in France. Many of our clients are global type clients, and what we found in the past is we were able to provide from the US, many of our US-based multinational clients, the services that they need in many countries. We've been providing temp services in 62 countries across 430 carriers. But now we're finding more and more of a need to provide clients abroad with services in their local regions. So many of the clients that we're bringing on are European-based clients and clients that are outside the U.S. region.
So in terms of the future of the industry, other than price compression, are there other things that we should be looking at?
There's definitely some consolidation taking place in the industry. There's too many players. I don't know what the latest numbers are, but there's probably, according to, I think Gartner says there's over 300 providers, especially with the wireless. There's a lot of small wireless providers. So it's just too many providers right now in the industry. So we've already started to see some consolidation. Some of our competitors have started to merge and sort of combine forces with some other providers. We've been growing organically. At this point, we haven't merged or had the need to acquire other companies to be able to provide the full life cycle of services. But I think we'll definitely see some more consolidation within the next year or so.
So final question is, in a competitive field, customers right now who are watching this, or potential customers, they're looking to pick a partner, a company to help them with their wireless expenses and their telecom expenses in general. Why should they pick your company?
Okay, I think from our perspective, we never pinpoint any one competitor. We always try to differentiate ourselves from the industry. So some of the key things that we use as a basis to say we differentiate ourselves from the industry are we have the highest level of customer satisfaction in the industry. We have the highest level of quality in the industry, and this isn't just me saying it. This is data that's been produced by research analysts to show that we've the amount of churn that's in the industry compared to what TNT has been able to accomplish with our clients. We put a lot of emphasis on inventory management. We feel that if you can't manage your inventory, you can't manage your expenses. So what we do is everything we do is built around the inventory, making sure that we're managing the client's inventory. We do feel that we provide the highest level of returns for our clients. We have a very experienced and knowledgeable group. Over 50% of our staff have greater than 15 years of experience in either wireless, telecom, or finance. And we do some in-depth auditing and optimizations where we do provide substantial savings for our clients. So anyway, those are some of the reasons why we feel that we're better than our competitors. Our client management approach is also quite different. We have a very structured client management approach where we build a rapport with the client. Our client management group and a client account group work from the client from day one, from implementation all the way through after implementation through the ongoing type services.
Excellent. Great answer, and thanks for being on the program.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Appreciate that.
Okay.